Okay, and this is going to be the starter reading for the Testament de Mademoiselle, en fait, de Roqueyrolles. So, the original rock and roller. So, in the margin, M-A-D, and then see how we have the L-L-E. So, Mademoiselle de Roqueyrolles. R-O-C-Q-U-E-Y-R-O-L-L-E-S. All pretty similar letters to what we've seen before. Nicely written. Testament, 6e août 1568. Then we get into our very formulaic beginning. Au nom de Dieu, Amen. À tous présents, and we know, of course, what's coming, et advenir. Notice the S at the end, not so dissimilar from what we saw, I think, in Mlle Bradley. Tous et présents, see the S at the end? Advenir, soit notoire. Again, totally formulaic. Que l'on prince, different S, so pris, but with an N. L'on pris à la nativité de, and then our abbreviations we're used to, notre Seigneur. Jésus, and then notice again, it looks like the E, but it's like in Mlle Bradley, we've got the S at the end. Jésus Christ. Courant, so l'an courant. C-O-U-R-A-N-T. 1568. H-U-I-C-T. Et le 7e jour du mois d'août, en présent. En présence, I should say. And it's, again, similar to what we saw in Mlle Bradley with finance and instance. So, en présence de moi, notaire juré de Genève, sous-signé, S-O-U-B-S-I-G-N-E, et témoin sous-nommé, so sous, S-O-U-B-Z, N-O-M-M-E-Z. Personnellement, s'est constitué, two E's at the end, so one in two different forms of the E. Et établi, noble, damoiselle. So, pas dame or madame, I think I referred to her as madame when I introduced the document. Jeanne, J-E-H-A-N-N-E, de Pestel, ou Pestei, P-E-S-T-E-I-L. Relaissé, and notice here it's all spelled out, R-E-L-L-A-I-S-S-E-E. De Feu, noble, Arnaud, A-R-N-A-U-L-D. Albert, A-L-B-E-R-T. En son vivant, and here we see also a V very much like the V in the letter of Mlle Bradley. So, en son vivant, sieur, ou seigneur, sieur de Roqueyrolles. Et, just scroll up a bit. Et de présent, so it looks like one word, but D-E-P-R, it's all pretty small, but very clearly our R that we're used to by now. De présent, demeurante en cette cité de Genève. And here, the E at the end looks very much like what he does sometimes for the T at the end. Laquelle, combien, quelle, very different E here, final E, right? Laquelle, combien qu'elle soit saine et bien disposée, tant de sa, all run together here, but tant de sa, Then we have the PER, PAR abbreviation. Personne que de son sens et entendement. So sound of body and mind, we would say in English. Par la grâce de Dieu. So again, our par. So here it's père in personne. Here it's par, as in par la grâce de Dieu. A dit avoir. En considération combien grande. And here we get into really typical formula. Combien grande est la fragilité de la nature humaine et que nous n'avons nul certain terme. So T-E-R-M-E. Certains termes de vivre en ce monde, mais nous, I think, going to be convient être toujours prêt pour en départir. Quand, 18, il plaira à Dieu de nous appeler. Et que, à cette cause. I think they're all pretty clear through here, I think. Cette cause est bon, so il est bon, c'est-à-dire, again, we're missing, et à cette cause, ou pour cette raison, il est bon de disposer. So it looks like it could be a couple of words, but it's just one big stretched out disposer de ses affaires. Notice one F. So, ses affaires. Étant en bonne santé, afin qu'advenant. That one took me a second. It looks like there's, I lost my cursor. Looks almost like there's an R or something, but afin, Q-U-A-D-V-E-N-A-N-T. Qu'advenant son décès, il ne survienne survienne has to be survient has to be something survenir, some form of survenir, but it looks like V-I-N-T, like the simple past, but that makes no sense. So and you've got the flourish there. I have to think about that. But if you look at the rest, it's quelques doutes ou procès entre ses parents. So in order to avoid a trial proceeding, but I'm not sure. I have to think about what form that is. Il ne survient. I guess it's afin que. So I guess it's the just it's subjunctive. So I guess it's going to be. I think it seems like it's missing an e, but surviennent, I guess. Quelques doutes ou procès entre ses parents et autres prétendants droit à sa succession. So that's our PRE, prétendant droit, D-R-O-I-C-T. And then here looks like one word, but you've got a, sa, S-U-C-C-E-S-S-I-O-N. À sa succession. That's almost the whole page. I'll go to the bottom. Succession par faute de faire apparaître. Lost my cursor. Where's my cursor? There we go. Par faute de faire apparaître de sa volonté et intention, par quoi ayant invoqué So I-N-V-O. It's a little confused because of the S from above. Q-U-E. Le nom de Dieu est l'assistance de son Saint-Esprit. So it's a little hard here because you've got all these things from the line above dropping down, but you know, it's got A-S-S and then hardly anything, but it has to be an I-S-T-A-N, and then that's C-E. Assistance de son Saint-Esprit, but I don't really see an E there, so might actually put an E in brackets. Saint-Esprit, et lui ayant rendu grâce très humble. So one word, T-R-E-S-H-U-M-B-L-E-S. De tant de bénéfices, and here you can see it's similar to Monsieur Bradley again. There's not a lot of difference between the B and the V, but you've got a little tail on the bottom of the B and a little tighter circle. Les bénéfices qu'elle a reçus de sa bonté gratuite. Elle lui, and so on. So hopefully that's enough to get started, and we will do, I guess, pages 2 and if we're lucky 3 together.